we took a stab at home building. And 40 years later, here I am. We rented a little house in Gaston County, and the neighbor across the street came to me and said, I know a little bit better way to make a living. Let's go into the home building industry. And Gene said, I can get the financing that we need for you, and let's try that. And somebody's got to be the boss, and Joe, you be the boss. You don't have to quit your job. And that was what it was. I didn't have to quit my job. And I said, Gene, I don't know anything about being a home builder. And he said, well, I'll show you, and let's start it. And so Darius and I dug the footings, and the first truck that we bought, first type of the truck was a Dodge, and the tail on the truck was a Chevrolet. So we called it the Dodgette.
On Fridays, Joe would pull up to the job site, and he would have his checkbook, and he put up 2 sawhorses and then a door, and that was the desk. And the subcontractors would bring their bills. Joe would check off their bills and write them a check. So that was payroll.
The first meeting that I had with Mike was an interview, and he had a lapel pin on that said attitude. And I thought, man, that sort of sums it up. I knew how to work real hard, and Mike Conley knew how to work real smart. We meshed very well, and we have grown this company.
I remember a time at the beginning when I said to Joe that I'll keep this simple. I'll take the things that I've learned from the national home builders and try to do the things that they do really well and repeat those disciplines. And quite frankly, there's several things that they really let get in the way, and that's what we'll be very, very careful to keep from falling into those traps. My mentor became Joe. The things that I've learned in this business and the approach that he has taken, the respect that he has in this industry, subcontractors, employees, developers, bankers, it's really because he's genuine, he speaks from the heart, and he cares. Numerous surveys coming back from all the employees that we would ask, some of our subcontractors that we created alliances with, and we would ask them, what do we do well? What can we improve on? But overwhelmingly, the answer when we asked what do we do well is they said we care. We always kept that in mind, and we always ask everybody, what is it that you want to see? A great work environment, honesty, and integrity. And that establishes our core values, which I don't think will ever change. And I think if we keep that in mind, we will continue to be successful. How fun is it to be able to see a family business grow and feel like you're a big piece of the glue that might keep that all together?
It's all I've known. You know, my father was in the business since before I can remember. At 11 years old, there's only so much that you could do at that point in time, but still I was able to put in a good 8 hours a day the same way as everyone else. So, you know, my mother and father started this business from relatively nothing, you know, and now we have such a great organization with such great people. It's something to be proud of. You drive through some of the communities that we finished up, and I mean, there's literally thousands of families that we've had an impact on their lives, and we're certainly proud of that. I mean, if you're going to dedicate your career to something, what better way to dedicate it than in an industry to build people their home, where they live, where it's part of who they are. So why not do that and be the best you can at it? The goal is not necessarily to be the largest home builder. It certainly is to be the best at what we do. And the only way to do that is to actually care.
It's about caring about everybody from our customer to our subcontractor to our employees to everybody that we touch in our community.
We truly do build each house with care, and that customer matters to us, and their families matter to us, and we do that every day.